This might be one of the best Monday Night Raws we've had in a very, very long time. The show was in Washington State, so wasn't expecting anything. Um, but of course, the show had to start off with CM Punk, the guy who was at War Games, the guy who basically helps Roman Reigns and his team defeat Solo's team. And he got into the ring and basically said, "What if good to feel back here in Washington?" You know, all the classic CM Punk stuff he says every single time he's on the mic. Nowadays he just says, "Isn't it feels good to be here in blank blank city and whatever you're from?" Anyway, he said, "I know what I want. I know what's next for CM Punk." And he was pointing where the WrestleMania sign is, and he basically was saying, I want to go to WrestleMania, and blah, blah, blah. He was talking like that. And Seth Rollins came out and basically said, "Punk, I should have done this along. I should have done this when you were injured. I should have took you out for good." And I said, "Now it's time to take you out for good and put you back on the shelf." Took his jacket off, and CM Punk said, you were in my past, buddy. See, 6 months ago, or 9 months ago, when I came back, you had the World Heavyweight Championship, and I wanted that. Now, you're useless. You're useless. You got nothing I want. And Seth said, "There's a lot of hatred in this ring, and I know you want to go one-on-one right now," and punch CM Punk, and they just started brawling. Jimmy, the Usos, Jay, and Sammy came out to separate them, and Seth said, "What are you doing? You team with that loser, the guy who hasn't changed in years." And Sammy said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. Just because he teamed with me and says I teamed with Roman, and he said Jay teamed with Roman, and he teamed with us, and since he teamed with Roman, you can't forget that you put a chair on Roman Reigns' back and made him who he is today." And and Seth said, "I know you're not talking. You put a chair in Roman's back too, and Roman Reigns hasn't changed. CM Punk hasn't changed either." And yeah, this was heated. And Seth said, "Why don't we just go in the ring in the main event tonight, and me and you fight us off?" And Sammy said, "Fine, let's do it." So a heated moment in the beginning of Raw. And then they showed the after when Damian Priest attacked Finn Balor after Survivor Series, and Finn Balor was talking to Judgment Day. "Oh, look!" And then Liv Morgan said, "I thought you weren't talking about or facing Damian Priest." And said, "Well, I was until your little boy, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, couldn't do the job." And so now I have to take care of it. So basically, he was saying, saying that he's better than everybody else. And Finn said, "When I'm on top, the whole Judgment Day is successful." And Liv Morgan said, "Go to Dominic, go check on Finn Balor." And Raquel said, "What does that mean?" And then when Liv and Raquel were walking, Carlito was talking to Raquel. It was cool. Damage Control came out, take on Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. Of course, it was a decent good tag team match. Kind of skipped to the live version of the show, and then all I saw was Rhea Ripley taking out Raquel Rodriguez, almost hitting her with a riptide, but reversed it. They fought to the outside, bam, hitting the table. Liv jumped down Rhea's back. Raquel threw Rhea into the corner of the announce tables to shatter the eye where Rhea Ripley got her eye injured, and she was getting held back by officials. Gunther said the win at Survivor Series was crucial to this championship reign, and since he didn't beat Damian Priest clean, he feels like he did a bad job because he really, really wanted to get to beat Damian Priest on his own, because he thought he couldn't beat Damian Priest on his own, since Finn Balor helped twice at SummerSlam and Survivor Series, and Finn Balor said, "Hey, when's my title shot? When's my title shot? I've helped you twice, Survivor Series and SummerSlam. I helped you twice to retain that championship against Damian Priest." And Dom kept holding up two fingers, and Damian Priest said, "You haven't earned this championship, but your boy Dom has earned a shot at this championship, beating Damian Priest, unlike something you could never do. I think he deserves a prize. I think he deserves a shot at me." And that's what we got, a Dominic Mysterio versus Gunther match, which actually cooked, I'm not going to lie. But then the Women's Intercontinental Championship tournament started with Katana Chance taking on Dakota Kai and Shayna Baszler. Everybody in that arena wanted Dakota Kai to win. And Shayna Baszler was using her MMA skills. Dakota Kai and Shayna Baszler were the only ones taking offense in this match, hitting a crazy spot. Katana Chance had some cool spots. Did this flip thing to get Dakota Kai on Shayna Baszler. She was obviously the flippy one in this match. Dakota Kai almost lost multiple times. Katana Chance hit a 450 splash, and then Shayna rolled out of the ring. Dakota picked her up in the fireman's carry, kicked her in the face for the 1-2-3, and advanced in the Women's Intercontinental Championship tournament. Thank the Lord, Dakota Kai is in. And I think next week we're going to get Lyra Valkyria, Zelina Vega, and Ivy Nile. I'm expecting that match to be pretty good, but yet they don't know when. It doesn't say when the finals between whoever advances is going to happen. So I wonder who they're going to be against. Also, I forgot to mention, thank you for 50 subscribers. We were on the road for that for a couple of days. So thank you for 50 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. Just remember it right now. I was so excited about this Monday Night Raw. So I think the next big milestone is 100 subscribers. So I would like to get to 100 subscribers before the end of 2025. Is that possible? I don't think it's possible, but let's try to get to 100 subscribers before the end of 2024. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate all the love and support. Anyway, let's continue the video. But yeah, what is this? Oh, the New Day 10-year celebration was up. The Kofi and Xavier Woods came out, and you got the old tag titles back here. You got the old tag titles. Let's go. The pennies. Adam Pearce announced the New Day. The Bootios and Xavier Woods start off saying, "It's your boys, the New Day." And they were just talking about all the fond memories, the Crossing and E, all the stuff they've done in the past, and what they are accomplishing. And then they moved on to the Kofi said, "Me and Woods have been talking since last week, and we think, but Biggie's music hit, and he said, it has hurt me for the past couple of months and weeks, seeing you guys fight each other. You guys were by my side when I broke my neck. We were together. Remember when we started this? Kofi, you were on the verge of retirement before we joined the New Day. Me and Woods were about to be fired before we joined the New Day. We only had each other. And we've had so many great memories, and we have built a legacy together." And Biggie said, we all are supportive, and we've all done great things. So, and he said, "I'm going to be, until I can return to this ring again and get medically cleared, I will be here to manager, to uplift you, to bring you good luck." And Xavier Woods said, "You're going to be our managers now? Now? You've left us. And Even Kofi Kingston said you left us. Kurt Angle broke his neck. So what? You broke it? Biggie said I broke my neck. And Kofi said, so what? You broke your neck. Stone Cold Steve Austin broke his neck. Kurt Angle broke his neck, and they all came back. And Xavier Woods said, I ruptured my Achilles heel, ruptured off the bone, and I was back in 9 months. And he said, I've been going to doctors' appointments and stuff. And Kofi said, it don't matter. You left us for your new girlfriend and your new business, your new job. And Xavier kept going on and said, get out of this. And Kofi would go and get. So Xavier would say, get out of this ring now. And Big E said, that's it? And he dropped the microphone. And honestly, at this point, I was crying, bro. I was crying. And I don't know how Big E said. He said, oh, this? After 10 years after this? And he was about to walk out of the ring. He said, no. I'm not putting 10 years away of a relationship like this. And he said, come on, Kof. And Kof put the hand away. He said, Woods. Woods looked away. And Big E walked away with a sad look. I was crying through this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie. I was trying, bro. Those were the most hurt. Those were hurtful words that Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston said. They were basically said that he left us, that you guys sucks and stuff. And now, and Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods said, all we have is just now. And they did the Rock and Roman Reigns dap up thing. And basically, the New Day turned heel. Yep, the New Day has turned heel. They turned her back against the Big E, which I don't know how Big E didn't cry. Hopefully Big E returns soon to get his payback on these two for betraying him. But yeah, unbelievable. It was a great segment though. But Dominic Mysterio, the GOAT, came out to take on the ring general, the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther, the ring general, Gunther. See, the one was the greatest part of this match is that Gunther already had a scabbed up chest, and Dominic Mysterio made Gunther bleed. Yeah, you heard me. He made him bleed. And by the way, Dom was getting Dirty Dominic chance. They said Dirty Dom, Dirty Dom. They were change his name. I've been a Dirty Dom stan since May of 2024, and people are finally realizing how great he is. Bro, though Dominic did get some offense, he hit Gunther with drop kicks, dives from the outside, but after commercial break, Dominic was in a single leg Boston Crab. But of course, Dominic fought out. Gunther saying, slap me across my chest, slap me across my chest. Dom fought back, hitting him against his chest, hitting forearms, and then eventually, when they were in the corner, Dom was about to get choked out, but Dom used the referee as a kind of a shield, kicked Gunther in the privates, hit him with a 619 in the gut, hit him with a 619 in the corner, and then hit him with the frog splash to almost win the match. And then Gunther hit him with the powerbomb to end the match. 1, 2, 3. Gunther wins the match. Honestly, man, Dominic is such a legend, man. Putting over talent like Gunther, giving this guy who's only started a couple of months ago in his career, and just giving him a head start in his life. This was a big W for Gunther, and really good, and going to impact his career from now on. Because, man, Dom is such a good guy, man. Giving a win to Gunther and just going to help this young superstar out. I can't believe how good guy Dom, bro. This good guy Dom. But Finn Balor came and attacked him, hit him with multiple coup de grace, and basically said to Dom, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Even though Dom did a phenomenal job, put over a guy who needs this being put over, and just gave the World Heavyweight Championship to Gunther again. And Captain Kelly was interviewing Pete Dunne, basically saying, why don't you like, do you think you're going to beat R-Truth tonight? And Butch said, Pete Dunne said, Archer doesn't know what's going on. He has no clue what's going on. Absolutely no clue. I'm gonna beat him tonight. And then the cameras, we heard a big noise. The cameras focused, and then someone attacked Jey Uso, which I thought was Seth Rollins, but we found out later who it actually was. Then Pete Dunne took on R-Truth, and R-Truth is a genius, man. He rolled up Pete Dunne and got the win. Just such a genius. And the Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker, said that he's a something, and then Ludwig Kaiser came in and said, I took my revenge out on Sheamus breaking his ribs after he broke my ribs. And Braun Breaker said, look, I knew you were going to say, you did, I did, you didn't beat me, but stuff. But hey, I'm going to go talk to the general manager and get you a match for my championship. Man, Braun's a fighting champion. And yep, next week we got this match. And Sammy said to Adam, who did this? Who attacked Jey? And he said, I think I know who did it. And Finn Balor said, when's my championship match against Gunther? And Adam Pearce said, you know what? You're going to get your championship match because Gunther wants it as much as you do at Saturday night's main event. And by the way, we're going to talk about next week your other championship match. And Adam Pearce keeps on just saying that Finn Balor said, when are you going to defend your tag team championships, huh? And honestly, he's asking the real questions. When are you going to defend your tag championships? That's way more important than you. First of all, Finn, why are you worrying about anything else except your tag team championships? Why are you worrying about everything else? The only thing you should be worrying about is keeping your tag team championships, defending them. This is why Triple H, we should have just gave them to the War Raiders. I'm telling you. But Seth Rollins made his entrance. Sami Zayn made his entrance. And this was a pretty good match. You know, Sami doing all this cool stuff. Sami being a phenomenal wrestler. Seth being a phenomenal wrestler. The great moves, the great acrobat, the famous Sami Zayn stuff. The outside stuff was cool too. But the biggest thing in this match is when Sami Zayn grabbed the steel chair and was about to hit Seth Rollins. And Seth said, no, what are you doing, man? I didn't attack. And he said, you attacked Jey. I said, he didn't. And Seth said, no, I did. Why would I never attack Jey? I would never attack Jey. And Sami actually believed it, and which he did believe it because he was telling the truth. He put the chair slide. And by the way, he says, did you try Punk? Did you try Punk? Because if it wasn't him, it definitely wasn't me. And Seth rolled Sami up for the pin, and he said, man, it wasn't me. I would never do that. He said, get your head right, bro. Get your head right. And what was that? Okay, fine, whatever. Anyway, so Sami was getting up, and then got Claymore kicked in the face by returning Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre makes his return since WWE Bad Blood. This is the first time he returned to WWE since the Bad Blood. And makes his return. I think we all know who attacked Jey Uso. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Honestly, this was one of the best Monday Night Raws in a while. So yeah, again, always leave your comments down below about Monday Night Raw, this Monday Night Raw episode down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Anyway, I will see you in the next one. Bye.